I love steaks. Good morning, guys. It's Gonzalez coming at you today. Well, good night if you're watching this at nighttime also. Yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys an update and let you guys know that I'm cool, I'm fine, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Just kidding, there's more. There's always more with me. So I just got done with my basic training, well, about a month ago, and well, a month and a half ago, I guess. And I'm in schooling for my MLS right now, and I'm actually almost done. I think there's like 2 more instructional weeks, and then the last week is just like turning in all my gear and then graduating, of course. So I'm so stoked for that. And it's so crazy how things just happen so fast, like way too fast, like quickity quick. Yeah, of course I'm in school right now, but I'll go a little bit back. I don't think any of my videos go in order. Sorry. So everything all started in reception, which that's a whole nother video. Reception is just reception. I got in trouble for smiling. And I smile for everything. It sucks. I think it's because like my teeth just show. Like I can't put my teeth away. I can't. And so other people would smile and it would be like, okay, cool, like no big deal. But I smiled because someone said something funny and I definitely got smoked. And from then on, I just bit on my Camelback straw and I refused to smile after that. I don't want to remember. So then basic comes around. We get to qualify our weapons and everything. I was really nervous because I'd never shot before this, and our instructors and as well as our drill sergeants were telling us like, hey, it's fine if you haven't shot before, to everybody, because then you won't have that biased opinion. Just because you're good at something, a little side note, outside of the military, it doesn't really matter because the Army is going to have a different way of doing it as well too. So just keep that in mind, you know, and don't walk around saying like, oh, I'm good, like I can shoot all this, because what's going to happen is it's going to be different. Like someone that I know, that I won't name names, they're just like, oh yeah, like I can shoot this, I can shoot that, and when they came time to shoot, it was really bad. So just stay humble as well when you're in there. But anyways, back to that. We got to shoot and it was like the most coolest, like powerful feeling in the world. And everybody kept on telling me like, oh yeah, like if you don't hold it tight, it's gonna hurt your shoulder and it's gonna pop you back. So I was actually really scared and nervous because I'm just like, damn, the first round that went off, I was so nervous thinking like, oh my gosh, like what the heck just happened? And then as soon as like you shoot like 2-3 times, then you become addicted, and it's just crazy. And it smells like 4th of July. I don't even know how to explain the smell of it, but you know you're on a range like when you have that smell, and just like the brass, everything about shooting is amazing. I freaking love shooting now. So, you know, you shoot, you qualify. I feel like that's the majority of what basic training is. You also work out all the time. People complain all the time. You do weapons count all the time, and it's never right. It's never right. You know, you can go from 01, 02 to 22, and it's like, what? What? So, yeah, people are just strange. They have to bring a calculator with them or something. But it's all good. Just help your battle buddy out, too. And then came time to our confidence courses. These things were like so huge, like they were bigger than me, but honestly a lot of things are bigger than me. So they were like these ladders, crazy shit that was just like out of your mind. It was like Wipeout, but like on crack or something. Like the show Wipeout, like kind of like Ninja Warrior. Actually no, Ninja Warrior has like nothing on this stuff. So it was just insane, and just looking at it can build up anxiety, but it's the point that you have no choice but to do it. And afterwards you feel like you're on top of the world too. You kind of have no choice, because if you don't do it, then you're gonna fall, you're gonna freak out, and you're gonna hurt yourself. And there's no safety on these things, so that's kind of scary. But that's the point, like especially in the Army, like no, you do it. You get told an instruction and you execute it. That's what it is. You don't just go around and be like, oh, okay, well, is there safety nets? Is there this? Is there, like, no, there's not. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking that too. Like, oh, is there someone gonna catch me? No, there's no one's gonna catch you. Because that wouldn't work out, really. We had the ruck marches, like oh man, like I'm so glad I watched other videos for it, because that actually helped me out. There is like people that would be done with the rucks and like their skin off their feet would like just come off like a layer, and it was gross. I've never seen that, like a snake. It was a freaking snake. People turned into snakes. I mean, there are some people that really were snakes up in there, but it was just gross. And there's actually a lot of ways to prevent that too. Like foot powder is your best friend. That's pretty much your only friend there. So you have foot powder, and I actually wore 2 different socks. I would wear my dress socks, because you get like a lot of pairs of those. You get pairs, whatever. You get a lot of those, and so I would put foot powder on, put my dress sock on, and then my green socks inside out, and then put it over that. And I felt like that built up more friction, so that way your foot wouldn't move around in your boot a lot. And that helped me out so much, because after the rucks, like we would take off our shoes and everything, and I wouldn't have any blisters on my feet. I felt like I was ready to go all the time. So that actually helped me out a lot. Let me think. Oh, also we did this weird thing where I actually had to go to sick call that day. I was battle buddying somebody, but now they do like this thing to where like you have to dive off the diving board, you swim and shit, and yeah, we're crazy. Then there was family day and graduation, of course. Family day was really cool. It just sucks because where I graduated at, there was like nothing around in that town. There's a Walmart, and that was like their mall, and it just sucks that I couldn't like entertain like my family and stuff. But I mean, we just chilled at the hotel too, and that was nice just to see them. And then came to graduation, and that was pretty lit. It was really short because we had just a crazy big company. We had the summer surge, so that meant it was like all the split offs, like all the like high school students that just graduated, everybody. And we had close to like 300 people in our company. It was like 78 to 80, something like that. I don't know what we had, but it was a lot. We had 3 platoons, and no matter where we went, it was just a lot of people. It was just way too, oh gosh, just thinking about it gives me a headache. And then, yeah, so graduation was really special to me because I got recognized as well. I got an Army Achievement Medal for getting like the highest PT score. You can get like a 300, and I got a 329. So that was really special to me just because I got to show my family. And also, I felt like I was representing like all the girls out there, all the females out there. And I wanted something to bring back to like my community, just to be like, hey guys, like if I can do this, you guys can do this as well too. And I feel like that's like why you do things, especially in the Army, for other people. Like, of course, like you want to set your own goals and say like, hey, I want to do this, like big goal and accomplish it. But to me, at least, I feel like the Army is all about you do things for other people. And so whatever your achievements are in the Army, it's also everybody else's achievements. You know, if my battle buddy got like a top honor, like I know I feel so happy for them, and I feel like, heck yeah, like you did this for us too, because now I could talk about you. Now I could be like, oh yeah, like they set that bar and I know them. And that's what I was really proud of myself about, because it's like, heck yeah, like I got this really cool award, and I want my nieces and nephews to be proud of me too. And I want like all my friends back at home to be like, heck yeah, like she did this, so whatever I'm struggling through in my life, I could do it too. After graduation, we stood up almost 24 hours again. It was like, they said good, like it was kind of like a weird coming around in circle, because the first day, you know, like I said, we didn't go to sleep at all. The last day, they were just like, oh man, we care about you so much, we want you to relive this memory of not sleeping. So we pretty much didn't sleep, and everybody was just grumpy. Oh geez. Oh man, everybody was just so grumpy. It was just a night to remember, that's for sure. So that was basic. It was anything other than basic, I guess, at least for me. It was very interesting. I'm glad that I did it. I wish I could do it again. It was so much fun. Now I'm in school right now for my MOS, and it's already been going by so fast. Way too fast. I don't want to say too much about it yet, just because I'm still currently in it. I'll probably make a video once I graduate and everything, but I'm really happy that I chose this MOS, and I'm really glad that I waited for this too. All my classmates, they already found out where they're going. We have someone going to Japan, and that's super cool. Korea. In the last class, I think someone's going to Germany. And right now, I'm still waiting for my assignment. And the only reason why I'm waiting, I guess, is because my clearance took a while, but I should be knowing this coming up week. And so that's really, really exciting because I hope I get to go overseas, but we shall see. Hope you guys have any questions about the Army. I mean, I don't really know much. I'm barely doing this. Like, I just got in. But if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to try to give you the answer. And if I can't, then, I mean, I'll try. I'm not really good at goodbyes or anything. So